How's it going, YouTube? This is the Heroes Advisor, and today it is 10:46 p.m. and I just saw Joker. Yeah, I know, I'm a week late. I'm here to talk about reviews and impressions of this film, so get ready because it is rated R, and there's spoilers ahead. So if you don't want the movie spoiled for you, click off the video right now. So this movie is about the DC comic book villain, the Joker, Batman's arch nemesis, and possibly the greatest comic book villain of all time. This movie runs at 2 hours and 2 minutes, directed by Todd Phillips, and is about a man with a mental disorder who laughs to deal with his pain, and is a faithful rendition of the DC Comics Joker in movie form. This has nothing to do with Batman or any other DC villains. This is purely a character study on Arthur Fleck, his condition, and how the world views him, basically how the world mistreats him, and how he eventually falls into villainy and becomes the Joker, becomes a symbol for a lot of societal violence. But I'm not here to talk about the political side of it. I'm here to talk about this movie because it's a movie, and I did enjoy it. I thought it ran just a bit too long. I'm always under the impression that you can always cut 10-20 minutes off a film. That's just me. I'm an impatient person. The film as a whole was brilliant. For the last 3/4 of the movie, for an hour and a half, I was on the edge of my seat. Absolutely. I was trying to breathe while I was drinking my soda watching this. I had to control my breathing. You just don't know what this character is going to do as he keeps getting mistreated by society, by people on the bus, by people at his work. He gets fired. You see this man, just like in Spider-Man 2, you see this man just fall and just keep getting knocked to the ground, figuratively and literally. Now, Joaquin Phoenix playing the Joker, playing Arthur Fleck, his performance is absolutely stunning. With every laugh, every look, he knows exactly what he's doing as an actor. He's completely an A-list actor, and he nails this role. I don't know if anyone could do it any better. This Joker doesn't pull anything from Heath Ledger from the 2008 film Dark Knight. It is its own Joker with his own laugh, his own story, and it feels very unique. It doesn't feel ripped off from anything. It feels like a faithful rendition of the DC Comics. It's really an amazing film. It is rated R, it has blood, and it has swearing, and Joaquin Phoenix is smoking in almost every scene. He is in every scene of this movie, but he's also smoking in every scene. I don't think the movie benefits from being rated R. I will say that now. I've never been a fan of blood in films. I don't think it adds anything to any of the deaths, or, you're already killing a person. Why add blood? I personally, not a fan of blood. You could have easily made this movie 10 minutes shorter, and PG-13 would have been exactly the same. The movie would have the exact same effect. The theming, and with that, the lighting, both complement each other so well, because the theme is just a man falling from grace, falling, continually being mistreated by everyone around him. And the lighting helps with that. It's never very sunny or happy, and it definitely adds to the atmosphere. Again, I was on the edge of my seat for the last hour and a half of this entire film, trying to control my own breathing. It was frankly breathtaking, if I can say that. Now, one thing I really noticed in this film was the music. Of course, it's not shot like a horror film because it isn't a horror film. It's a drama thriller, definitely thriller, not a horror film. It doesn't have, again, too much blood, or it has over-the-top kills, again, of which I didn't think benefited from having blood and extreme gore. Some very over-the-top kills, only a handful. Anyway, the music, there is this one scene where Arthur Fleck is doing stand-up comedy in a bar, and he can't control his laughter because he's so nervous. And the music is very somber. It's kind of dark. It's kind of swirling around like a twister almost. The music is really creating this atmosphere when he's got these bright lights in his face staying up on stage. And then as he pulls himself together and actually gets the jokes out, makes the audience laugh, he's happy with how he's doing his performing. The music becomes lighter, and it becomes a little bit more victorious. Like, oh, he's actually going to pull this off, not just, oh, there's dark and sad music and he's not going to be able to do this performance, and then the scene's going to end and he's going to be sadly walking away, down the street feeling like a failure. The music really added so much to this movie. The small tones and small shifts from happiness to sadness and back to happiness again. I will say this about the camera work, the actual filmmaking of this movie. The camera work took every opportunity it could to present different angles on the characters, even just walking around. It wasn't really much action in this movie. It's not an action movie. It's a drama thriller. And it's just this movie about this character, solely about this character. He's in every scene. And the camera work complements all of that by taking every different angle in every chance it gets, because you're always looking at this one actor, at Joaquin Phoenix, playing the Joker for 2 hours. He is in every scene. So I understand that can get a bit boring, and I think the filmmakers do too. They take every opportunity to provide different visuals and unique angles on the character, in whether he's sitting in the living room or taking the bus. It's all very unique, very high quality. Really enjoyed it. This film is not for the faint of heart. It's not, but it is for the Joker fan in you. It is a very, very well-crafted film. Again, I don't think it benefits from anything rated R. Not something like Deadpool, where I think it did a little bit. Still not a fan of the blood. I am a Pixar and animation fan at heart, but this was a stunning movie to watch. I'm going to take some time to process it. It does say a lot about mental disorders and how society views them, and again, I'm not going to get into the political aspect of it. This movie left you with a lot. It helps make you think, oh, I should be more aware of these things that I don't usually think about, and I think in that it's good, but don't want to get into the political side of it, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you for listening to my thoughts and impressions of The Joker. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.